that recording. And based on that recording that you're going to do, you're going to make your phonological and phonetical analysis. I mean, transcription. You're going to make the analysis of the linkings, the reductions, the everything that we studied. Yeah, the dark L, light L, the different T's, the schwas, everything. Yeah. So I'm giving you 10 minutes to make your recording. Why I say 10 minutes? Because you're going to make your phonetic analysis based on your best presentation. You're going to analyze yourself. Yeah, your speech. Do you understand?
So
Hello?
we have 10 minutes to do the phonetic transcription and the video.
10 minutes to make the video.
Mm.
Because you're going to practice. You'll need to practice, right? You have to make as natural as possible. Yeah, as natural as possible. Now it says that Nina, right? But if you say here in the role, never mentions that the regrets are made from a woman. So also a man can say these words, because in no place says I'm a woman. No, so please don't feel uncomfortable if you say that it's a role for a woman. No, yeah. The role works also for a man. Yeah. A man can also regret that. Yeah. Why did I choose this one? Because we have to admit, when we are in intense and deep emotions, is the time when we express in any language with a natural flow. So listen again. You have 10 minutes to record this, but it has to be the best one. So my recommendation is to make many shots, to make many shots. If you want, you can use a background song, but don't make or let the song to be louder than your voice, because that's going to be difficult for you to make the phonetic analysis. Do you understand?
Yes,
Hello?
yes, teacher. Yes,
Great.
teacher.
Now, 10 minutes. Now it's 9 o'clock. You have until 9:10. This is the second scene. Make a
And teacher,
solo video. What?
um, just video, right? And after we are going to analyze the phonetics.
Yes. You have
Okay.
after, but you have 10 minutes to make the video the best one that you can, that it's possible for you. And I suggest you do the as best as you can, preventing mispronunciation, because you are going to analyze your own production. So if you don't do so good, it's going to be difficult for you to make the analysis, because you're going to correct many things. Here I made a mistake. Here I made another mistake. So it's going to be difficult for you. For that reason, 10 minutes. So 10 minutes until 10, until 9 and 11 minutes. Start. Remember, videos first. A good one.
Teacher, finished.
Yeah, now let's continue. What are we going to do now? We're going to make the phonetic analysis, and this is not something that we have. This is not different, well, not too different, because in this time you're going to analyze your video. Each one of you is going to analyze your own video. You're going to stress the words that you're going to mark the words that you stress. Yeah, so that's exactly what you're going to do. You're going to illustrate, you're going to transcribe. You have the transcription already, but what's going to be different is the way that you're going to illustrate. You have to listen your own video to see which words you stress, which were the words that you stress. That's what's going to make this different. Yeah, you're not going to make the ordinary, not ordinary, the common phonetic transcription that you did. So you're going to analyze the way that you spoke. For example, some of you would have said, "You were everything to me," imagine. And then that person is going to mark with the big red spot the word "you." Yes, because that person emphasized that word. So you have to be aware which words you stress. Let's suppose one of the persons will stress the "you." You. Yeah. This doesn't want to work. Yeah. And maybe they stress everything. How are you going to know that? Because you're going to listen to yourself. If you're going to watch your own video and you're going to make the analysis. And other thing that we're going to do is also the analysis of the connected speech. I mean the linkings. What linkings do you present? What reductions did you present? Yeah. You can mark, for example, here 4. Let's suppose that you raised up to pitch 4. That is the very uncommon. But if you didn't, you can stay with pitch 3. That is the common, the normal. If you highlighted your expressions, you're going to express that with pitch 4. You're going to mark that. So it has to be a professional-like work. You're going to do everything that you learn. My recommendation is to start doing the phonetic transcription first. Yeah, the same analysis that we did with music and yesterday night. But the thing that's going to be different tonight will be that the stress will depend on what you did and how you did. Also, you have to notice, for example, if you use what kind of the forms you use for this word "and." Did you use the emphatic form that it says "and," or did you use the weak forms that are with schwa, and, or, and, or maybe you use Imagine you said, "You were everything to me, and I let you go. And I let you go." Maybe you said that. You have to notice that. But maybe you didn't say that way. Maybe you said, "You were everything to me, and I let you go." And then you have to notice if you use the stress form of the function words on the or the which unstressed form of the function words. So it's a very developed activity, if you notice. Yeah, many details that you're going to implement here. Now this is going to be the score of this work. it's going to cover 10 points. Yeah, 10 points. So how much do you think it's going to last? It's not going to last very long, because if you look here, it's not very, very long. Yeah, it's not. So start working. Remember, it's based on your video and the rhythm and the intonation, the stress that you provided. Yeah, do it. You have, let's just see if you can finish in 25 minutes. Yes, and if you need more time, we're going to consider that, but you start with 25 minutes. 25 minutes. Start working.